greatness in them. I want to talk to you. I just want to tell you a story tonight about an event that changed my life a few years ago when I was just out trying to have some fun. I went skiing in Breckenridge, Colorado. Had never been skiing in my life. I grew up in Savannah, Georgia. I only saw snow for a couple of minutes every now and then, but I went snow skiing, and I went with a group of friends. I guess you could pick me out up there. One of those is not like the other. These are my friends, and they told me that they would teach me everything I needed to know when I got out there on the slopes. And I'm pretty sure that the things that I learned can help every person in this room when you're on a pursuit to do something great. They left me. I found myself standing on the side of a mountain all by myself. I didn't know how to get off of the ski lift, so when I got off the ski lift, I hit the ground, and when I got back up to look for my friends that were going to help me, they were gone. I was afraid. I was scared. The first thing that hit me when I stood on the side of that mountain was fear. It was something that gripped my heart and wouldn't let me go. And I don't know if anyone in this room has ever had that kind of fear where you could not even talk, but that happened to me. And a decision needed to be made while I was there. I had a couple of choices. I could dive off of this mountain to a sure death, right? Or I could try and ski off of this mountain and die that way. Either way, it didn't look good. So what did I do? I jumped. I took the leap. That's what it looked like in my mind, right? So I jumped off of this thing, and I'm really going to go at it because that's the only way I can figure to get off of there. And if you're trying to do something in your life, you have to just jump and go after that thing that you're doing. And this is what I did. Say, get it, Frank. I was getting it, right? I was going like this, and everything was going great, right? And I really, in my mind, I thought I was going way down this mountain. What it actually looked like was about 30 feet, and then I hit the ground, right? And I had to wipe out. And something hit me when I was there. It was embarrassment. And embarrassed because I could not do something that I thought that I should be able to do. Something that I saw other people out there doing. And while I was laying there feeling embarrassed, look, some little small kids came by. No poles at all, and they were skiing, and I was looking at them while I was laying on my back. I knew they were pointing their fingers at me like, nah, 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 nah. And then if I saw another one come by, I was going to just, bam, kick them like that. But I got up and I jumped again. Because we don't quit when we're down. We get back up and we start all over again, right? So I jumped in there again. I wasn't going to let this embarrassment thing and these little kids poke their fingers at me and talk about me. I was going to jump in it, and I was going to get down the side of this mountain. I went in. Say, get it, Frank. That's me, right? I was, bam, here it is, bam. I was going again because I felt like I had it now. You know, I had renewed motivation to get up and start all over again. But when I got about 15, 20 feet again, bam, I hit the ground. And this is when I felt something that I never really felt before. It's adversity. And I don't know if you've felt this before. When you're trying to do something with your life, you find out that you're having struggles and hurdles and things get in the way, and it's more difficult than you thought it was going to be. Then I had a change of perspective while I was laying there on the ground. I don't know what you see there, but there are a couple of different things there. And I had a couple of different ways of looking at what was supposed to happen to me out on that mountain. Either I was going to die there, or I was going to learn a lesson there. And while I was laying there, I figured this out. I needed to believe in something. Something a little bit deeper, something a little bit higher. I don't care what you believe in. We can believe in anything. But I knew at that point I couldn't get off of that mountain by myself. So I had to believe in something bigger than I was to help me get there. I jumped again. Because again, we don't give up. We always get back up and start over again when we fall down. That we jumped in there and I was going again. And it felt great. And it felt like I was going further than I was going before. But you know what happened? I fell again. Because it didn't make a difference with me believing in something or someone else. I needed to understand that I needed to believe in me. Tonight, it doesn't make a difference what you believe in other than you. It's important that you believe in you. You need to have confidence. So I got up, I jumped again, and I fell down, and then I jumped again, I fell down again. Someone, my friend, sent up there to find me on that mountain, called my name. I heard him calling my name. I was like, oh my God, somebody's coming to get me. He said, Frank, get on my back. He was smaller than me. I jumped on his back. He said, get off, man. So I got off and I had to do it myself. I eventually made it to the bottom of that mountain because I kept going again and again and again. When I made it to the bottom, I went back up. I eventually learned how to do that. When you're trying to pursue something in your life, three things are always going to happen: fear, embarrassment, and adversity. But if you can believe in something bigger than you, if you can believe in yourself and never give up, I guarantee that every person in this room can get to where you're trying to go. Thank you guys.